we're going to have the players introduce their characters. We're going to play a little Retroverse. We're going to take a little break halfway through. And during the break, I do have a clip show of the Chubby Bunny contest that focuses mostly on Alex and her participation because it was fun and hilarious. And of course, I kept in most of the dirty stuff because it's late. We can do that, you know? And, you know, it was totally inappropriate to do that for like kids, but we're not fundraising for kids. We're fundraising for fucking Alex, damn it. So
That's right.
we're in it to win it. And before they introduce their characters, yes, you can donate and affect the game. The Retroverse has a couple fun little tables inside the first test wave book. One is the corruption table, and that is random as fuck. You know, seriously. It can be good, it can be bad, it could be weird. You know.
It's mostly bad.
Yeah, it's totally mostly bad. So that's the fun of it, right? So yeah. $5 donation, you can give an advantage to a player or the DM, you know, because Matty likes advantage too. And for 10, we can do the random potion thing because, you know, it's still D&D. Or we could do the corruption table because that's fun. And then 20, that's special, and that's for the shiny table. And the shiny table's mostly good. Mostly good. There's like a 5 or 10% chance of something bad, but I mean, what are the chances? I literally
5%,
just said the chances. Literally just said the chances. I know.
Yeah, no worry.
I know. That was purposeful. I wasn't being dumb, but sometimes it's hard to tell.
We get to go boo.
Yeah. So I need to bring that up and just keep track of that. And then, what else? I'm trying to remember. No, I think we're good. Awesome. So let's have the players introduce themselves. And why don't we go ahead and start? Let's go ahead and start all the way over on the left with Blinky. Ultan, why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
Hi, yep, I am playing a Throndaxi Wit, who's a Triceran monk prodigy, who is famous for his motorcycling skills.
Okay.
I hope. The dice are with me.
And here's the thing, folks. We're here, we're having a good time, and we're taking it real light and breezy tonight, okay? I am probably not gonna learn the characters' names. I'm sorry, I'm old. I will call the players by their names. Their actual names, probably. It's okay. We're just having a good time. But I mean, you could always donate and force me to do something like that. Yeah, I like bribes, right?
Hashtag make Matty remember.
I know, right? Force me to do something that's impossible.
No, we can buy Matty a DM memory upgrade. We can up your hard drive, baby.
I mean, I wish that was possible. I could use some more RAM.
We can all use more RAM.
I know, right? Yeah, that was sweet. Oh yeah, we're already in the dirty. I love it. Okay, David.
Hey, I am Thor Horny One. I'm a glitch hunter. Sty Saren is my race, and I'm brand new to this too. I have no clue. I do know what he looks like, one of those dinosaur people. rebel background, and I am basically a sharpshooter. So I'll hit you from afar.
Yeah. You are. I don't know. I think it's they're a little like an urban ranger, right? Kind of, they're like bounty hunter, kind of
Yeah.
urban ranger, but they get blaster rifles and shit, which is awesome. I mean, it's still not as awesome as a King Fury that can literally kick laser beams.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to play that all the time. Okay. Yeah, that's.
I immediately get like the chicken attack video in my head, and except he's like doing the laser bolts out of his feet as he's going through, just.
Oh my god, yeah. I live for that shit. Yeah.
Same. I love that.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
my face is already hurting, guys.
Yeah,
We haven't even started playing, dude.
Right.
it's gonna be just a clusterfuck because hey, we're having fun,
not?
we're being silly, and why the hell not? Luis, go ahead and explain your describe your character for the folks at home.
Yeah, so I'll be playing Sabotage, who is a Tesla Dragonborn Techno Viking, which means he's a Dragonborn, so he's red and purple. It has a little lightning arc bolts around it, and a lot of spandex and a headband and a guitar.
Spandex and a headband, baby. And you heard that right. His name is Sabotage. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, he was the only character that played in the last game, so I kind of do already remember that. So, yay for me. That's awesome. Reen, describe your character.
Okay, so to be honest, this week's been crazy like hell, so I don't have a name. How rebel is that, right? I am playing this like skater punk persona. I am a laser dragonborn. So it's this epic dragon scale head with this amazing nose cone, and our skin tends to be like a deep purple to a light mauve in shade. And I am a defragger. So what defraggers do is they are the defense against corruption. We eradicate it. We take it out. We're out of here with that shit, man. We don't need that poser mess. So, yeah.
That is badass as fuck. Okay.
Right?
I love it. So like, is your name like a symbol or something?
No, because that's like too 90s. The symbol was like the 90s. We need something cool. Like, keep in mind, this is the time from The Cure and Sid Vicious, and
Oh, okay. So
I'm totally thrash.
it's like a sound.
Yeah.
It's like a random, like, guttural sound.
$10 and you name me.
There you go. That's how we roll.
Because that's how we roll. I'm a money maker. So yeah. I can't rap. Don't even think that I can.
But you can pay her to make her a test
Try.
Baker rap. Yeah.
Try.
because why not?
Actually, I would totally do better if they would let me go more dead milkmen, and I could give them something along the lines of like bitching Camaro or taking retards to the zoo, because that I know,
I can almost do the rap to Everybody Dance Now. It's like, that's the one thing that always stuck in my head. But there was one from the 80s that I'm trying to... I don't know. It'll come to me. Or it won't. One, two. All right. And Sean, introduce your character, buddy.
Hello. I am The life of the party. Loudtooth. So Loudtooth is a restless, aka a skeleton. He's a celestial restless. So his skeleton is made of like silver covered bones, and he has like remnants of wings that are all held together with cords and wires. He has a megaphone where his like organs would normally be underneath his rib cage, and he has 2 mallets that he plays his bones with to make different sounds. So he's like his own synthesizer, but he's a famous DJ, and his class is Synth Weaver.
I'm infatuated by him. I am totally drawn to that. My character's like, yes.
I mean, I kind of felt like that the Synth Weaver that we made for this game had to be a restless, you know, like, because that's hilarious. I mean, can you imagine like a skeleton with charisma? I can. So there you go.
It's pretty metal, literally.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got that, a Techno Viking. I mean, come on. What else do you want?
We're hardcore.
This is going to be great.
So, okay. With all that said, we are, and folks at home, if you do click on the donation page and donate, I will definitely keep looking at the page, but if you make a donation, hey, like, just point it out in chat, because we'll see it sooner, and then we can make the players do stuff, because that's fun. Because who doesn't want to be corrupted, right?
I don't.
She doesn't, yeah.
I fight that.
I don't know. I think you do, but you know, that's just me. I don't know. So
Well, unnamed me doesn't, but I do. Yeah.
see, that's how we roll. Okay, okay, I'm gonna try not to adjust the cameras, because, you know, it's just that won't be not a good way to spend my time. I got a little OCD, and you know, sometimes I get a little crazy. Alrighty, so Luis, your character is before we call him the boss man, and he's the guy that sends your team on their missions, and he is essentially think of the have you ever seen Beverly Hills Cop? Like, I mean, it's a great movie. But Axel Foley has a boss back in Detroit, and he is a bastard, and he's always screaming at poor Axel Foley, cursing him out, and he is a mean mother, and I'm not going to finish that sentence because you already know what I was going to say. And he's basically tearing you a whole brand new asshole, because it's like, you didn't do the job, what the fuck is going on, and where the hell is your team? And obviously he knows, you know, you're not the leader, you're not the boss, everybody. You don't know what the hell happened because it was weird. The last thing you remember was throwing a Jeep at He-Man's junk.
I don't remember that.
It's
Now you're here. Hi.
It's not really translating very well to Boss Man. So
I didn't know what to do.
And so after he screams and yells at you for a while, he stops and just says, all right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get you a new team. We're going to get y'all set up. going to go back to that damn Weeby Toys, and you're going to take care of the situation. I want to know what's happening, and I want it done quick. Okay? No more Scooby Van shit. No more pot. No more dick jokes. Well, yeah, do the dick jokes. Those are funny. The people at home like the dick jokes.
I like the dick jokes.
Right. Who doesn't love a good dick joke? But see, this is how things get off the rails because, who gives a shit?
Conversation.
We're having fun. So, you're basically sent out to the hall where you sit on one of those tiny little chairs. And it's even smaller to you because you're a big-ass Dragonborn. And, and your Viking is fucking, whatever. So, you're cool. And in comes a really random group of what the fucks. You're like, this is your team. Especially when you see you see a skeleton and he's got like chromed armor. You're like, okay, that's my guy.
Loudtooth.
That has to be my team.
Yeah.
They never put me in normal teams.
No. So I'll let you guys decide what the name of your team is. It was not the A team or the B team because you guys are not quite at that level. The last team was the Q team because you were QTs. It was cute when Chris said it. I don't think it sounds that cute coming out of my mouth, but that's it. So I don't know what team you are. You guys can figure that out. But
I mean, sadly, the skeleton, it's a combo breaker because the rest of us have scales. But
It's true.
Right.
Combo breaker. That's a pretty dope name.
Okay. Awesome. I love it. I was thinking the D team too. That would be funny. That's awesome. That's awful.
No, dude, it's like a total Hello Kitty. It's I'm getting attacked by a cat tail. It's like the James Bond thing, and it's like I'd be there in the front, and they're here behind me, like my hit squad, the D team.
I like it. That's canon. Okay. So you were all brought into this tiny little office. You think that the boss man would have a bigger office because he's literally the boss man. But this is like, I don't know, set in the 80s and stuff, right? So, they were small and yeah, it's okay. The boss man's just the boss of you guys. He's really not that big of a boss man. Honestly, everyone else just calls him Man.
Man.
I know, that wasn't that funny. Yeah, okay.
It's actually pretty good. I can roll with it.
But you're all brought into this tiny little office, and you see the boss man. He calls in the Dragonborn Techno Viking from outside. It's really crowded in here because Sarens and Dragonborn, and you're all very large. I didn't think about this when I made, characters and stuff, pre-gens. Everyone was going to be a giant. Well, that's okay. Because there's a good chance that Giant He-Man's still in the Toys R Us. I mean, Weeby Toys. There's no Toys R Us. Oh, no.
How can he survive a jeep in the junk?
You're going to find out. Maybe.
The cod piece.
It really is just plastic, you know.
But it has fortitude. That's +1 AC. Yeah.
Does have fortitude. I like that. That's canon. All right. So
We're doing it again.
it has fortitude. I think I gotta put that on a t-shirt or something like that. I really like that. I don't know.
The canon cod piece. It has fortitude.
I have the power.
You're welcome, Matty. I love you.
I love you, and this is fantastic. I love it.
We
So
just love Retroverse. Okay.
yeah. So the boss man's looking you all up and down. He's like, all right, you dumb sacks of motherfuckers. I need you to go to the Weeby Toys and take care of this. Okay? Because
But I'm not the last team.
we're not going to talk about the last team. All right? The last team is dead to me. Except for that goop. That guy right there. He's cool.
Just dead.
Now, my boss man is breathing down my neck, and I need you to take care of this. So, figure out what the fuck is going on there, okay?
Weeby Toys.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
You're interesting, and, I don't remember your dossier. But it's cool. It's cool. Just go. Just go. I'm over this shit. I said go!
Do we have a van?
Yes, you do.
This is just like the man. They're always trying to boss us around and tell us where to go. Sometimes you just got to stand up, make a stand. You can't let them talk to you like that. You got to, solid up, beef up. And I like pat his bones or something, Don't let him talk to us like that.
It's like looking back and forth between you and him. It's like,
Exactly.
he just like turns, goes to the desk, takes out one of his mallets and just goes, just like hits the desk and then turns back, goes,
See how efficient he is.
Yeah.
Sorry, David.
I don't know what's up with that dude, but...
I get the shotgun. So I run out in the van and I jump in the front seat passenger. Shot the gun.
I like it. I like it. You get out to the van. And it literally looks like the A-Team van. I mean, it's uncanny. Except for one thing.
Uh-oh.
It's that red stripe thing that went across it. That stripe is pink. Okay, so, yeah. It's cool. Black and pink looks good together.
It does.
I love it. Oh, and something that should be noted is anytime that it would be walking, unless it were like a rough terrain, I don't walk. I have a skateboard. So everywhere I go, I'm on my skateboard and I'll be, if there's a little stairway that I can grind on as I scoot by, we're going to hit that, maybe an ollie every now and again. especially if I see, Bone Man hitting, because I'm digging that beat that I can ride to.
Speaking of which, Bone Man, so Loudtooth is going to take his whip, wrap it around the back of the van, tie it off. He's going to take his megaphone and boom, turn it on, put on his rollerblades, get behind the van.
We are totally scared.
Boom, 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 boom. It just starts like this, like,
It's
tight
going
beat.
to be all right.
I love this.
Who's gonna drive the van?
Okay, I'll drive it.
I mean, if you can drive them as well as you throw them, I think you're good. Yeah, I think you guys are safe. I like it.
So,
Which that's a cool
Cosplay.
thing in the Retroverse. There's actually a mechanic for that, for being able to drive the vehicles and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you meant throwing cars.
Well, no, but I bet we could probably talk them into something.
I wouldn't be surprised if that isn't a part of the Test Wave 3. I don't know. I don't know anything. So we've got the Glitch Hunter is in shotgun. We've got the Techno Viking driving. We've got what is the monk doing?
Well, I'll be in the back.
Oh.
Is my motorbike in the back of the van?
It is. It is.
Just in case, you never know.
It's laying on top of the waterbed.
What?
I mean, the van was left over from the 70s, okay? So don't judge. You know, like
I'm judging.
this department doesn't have a big budget. Come on, you're not getting like new
I mean, there's
80s
something else.
vans. You're getting 70s vans. Yeah, it totally was a thing.
I'm trying not to touch anything. I'm just gonna sit on the bike and try not to touch anything at all.
Okay. That's a good time for some dice rolls, right? Yeah,
Oh no.
Oh, why?
So let's see here. First off, why don't we do a what would be a good skill for driving? I don't know. I don't know D&D driving.
Dex.
Dexterity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Let's roll that, Luis.
So, 21.
Okay.
Nice.
The driving is exceptional. But, I mean, it's a van from the 70s. What are you going to do? Ultan, go ahead and roll a... I'll give you an acrobatics check.
Okay.
But we'll do it at disadvantage, because...
Oh, thank you.
the Dragonborn and the Restless that are using the van as a ski boat might be shifting weight and things.
Yeah, that would be a natural 1, so 7 total. Yeah.
That is hilarious. Okay, so
I imagine he's like hitting the brakes and we're like rolling right along. We're like, bam, into the back.
well, thankfully he's
Take
not.
off again.
He's not the one driving, so you guys are okay. He just, he just didn't expect things to shift the way that they did. He thought they'd shift left, they shift right. He's folded over into the waterbed. And like in that back corner, and he's kind of like rolled into the side. And have you ever done that before?
It's so hard to get out.
It is really difficult to get
So
out.
hard.
And I so want to get out.
Especially when you're a big dinosaur dude. So, This is fun. Oh, wait, his motorcycle was on the waterbed too. Huh.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's gonna pin you down a little bit.
Investigation for what's in the corner of the waterbed frame.
No, no, I am not rolling investigation.
I mean, we could have you roll a perception roll.
My eyes! My eyes!
Oh, I love it. It's just, this is a clusterfuck and it's
Your
beautiful.
finger hits the corner of the bed and a wild magical effect happens and rainbow prisms shoot out from the...
Freak out!
Roll on the corruption table now.
It is a magical wagon. You know?
But speaking of shifting of weight and things like that, let's have the two skaters, whatever in the back. Let's have them roll some acrobatics
Yeah!
at disadvantage
do it.
because why not?
Oh.
Why disadvantage? I would totally have been doing this, dude.
Well, because you guys are both dragging on it, and one of you is a big ass dragonborn, and the other is Bones.
That's badass, dude.
I know, but the weights, the weight differential, it's
Sure.
physics,
Okay,
right?
So, and you said do it as acrobatics, correct?
Yeah, we'll do acrobatics.
Okay, so 14 plus 2 is a 16.
Okay.
17.
Oh, fantastic.
We are like skiing like bosses and like synchronized, crossing over and shit. And
We've done this before, baby. We've done this before.
kick my board, flip over your head, land on my board on the other side. You know?
He's just like watching you. He's just being
No,
like, what
no,
the heck is she
he's a
doing?
big bone dude. I totally go up and do like a midair hang ollie over his head and then drop back down on the other side. I'm like, hang 10. Bye.
Skip off the skull. Bink.
I love it. I love every minute of it.
I'm so happy right now for no real reason, and it's amazing. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know about you, but yeah, every time I've ever played in the Retroverse, it's just joy because it's crazy as fuck, man. You can do whatever they want. It's fantastic. I love it. So, not to be left out, David, can you do me a favor and roll a perception check?
Wait. $17.
Okay. You're able to see the turnoff that Luis was not going to make. So, you're going in the right direction. You're doing well. And as you, I love it.
He's like the GPS voice.
Yeah.
Turn left in 10 feet.
Turn to right.
I would buy that GPS. So as you guys pull up and approach the Weeby toys, so you see the 2-story building.
Hey, you, fat the boy. You arrive at your location.
I love it. And this is why we do what we do, folks.
Yes.
You see the big building, and of course, it wouldn't be fun if it was like still daylight out, because that's boring and whatever. It's getting dark. There is that purple glow that kind of comes out from the top of the building. And then there's the giant purple giraffe. He's not a real giraffe. He's like a big plastic lit up giraffe. but
So is
he's
his name Joffrey?
his name is
Gertrude.
Ted. Okay, so don't judge. But he's supposed to be orange, but he's purple. So that was something that was established before, and it's kind of weird, and we don't know if that's going to do anything later. We'll see. And then, of course, there's the entry to the shop that has been knocked in, maybe by somebody here. I don't know. And instead of, just veering to the right, no, it went straight through. So, yeah. I mean, easy access, right on in.
So I want to brief you guys because the last time I came here, I don't know if it was yesterday, once we entered, we shrank to the size of small, and the toys were alive. So it's going to be easy.
Sure.
Okay.
So far out there. This is like modern day Alice in Wonderland, dude. What in the world?
Can somebody help me out of this waterbed? Unclean me, please. Bleach will do.
So I climb in the back and I just poke my horn into the waterbed.
Ah.
Okay. Roll a hit.
My brain went so bad that it left me speechless with that vision and words. I had to stop myself from talking.
I save you.
What'd you roll, bud?
I love it.
15.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you puncture the waterbed because it's got a dinosaur person and a motorcycle on it, and it's pretty stretched out to the limit, so probably didn't take too much. And as that water flows out,
Hang 10, dude.
I would like David and Luis to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Uh-oh. 5.
11.
Oh boy, this is fun stuff. Okay. So when he punctures the hole into the waterbed, okay, the water inside this thing, just because of the weight that's on the bit, and the force and everything, the water just shoots out towards the front of the van, covering you guys in water from the 70s, because it was filled, and then it was just, I mean, who wants to empty out the waterbed in the car? That's too much work.
I'm imagining all the algae, because anybody that had waterbeds knew you had to put the algae treatment stuff in there to keep it from growing. So this is all like swamp water shooting out of this bed.
It's like dark green.
So, because this is the Retroverse, and, you guys are fine. You have a defragger around, right? Right.
Right. I'm totally against this.
So, I would like you both to roll a D100, please.
Oh my.
Just Luis and David right now, because they're the ones covered in the 70s water.
69.
I like it. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so you stop aging. That's not bad.
Good.
And what'd you roll, Dave?
63.
63. Every time you kill a living humanoid creature, It rises as a hostile undead with 1 hit point.
Okay.
I like it. That's fun, right?
Rise, brethren.
It's like literally gonna make a bunch more of the synth weaver. Oh, it's fun. Awesome. We've got a synth weaver making machine right there. So who doesn't want that? Okay. Ultan, you can now get out of the bed a lot easier. I'm gonna go ahead and let you make a athletics check at advantage. Because rolling dice is fun.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Hey. With a 24, not only are you able to get up, you're able to get up in a way that kicks your bike up. You land on the seat. You literally are able to start the bike and ride it out of the van.
Excellent.
Bitchin'.
And as you pop out of the van, you make your little slide
Gratuitous slide had to be done.
right into the handicap spot because, you were just stuck in a waterbed, right? That's got to count, right? I
Not
think
as bad as those two. Yeah.
But we're gonna have you also make a Constitution saving throw because
Damn it. Damn it. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. That will be 11 as well.
awesome. Why don't you go ahead and roll a d100?
Yeah. 5.
Okay. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
That's not a good start.
No, this is actually kind of bitchin'. You now speak Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Halfling, and Draconic.
Nice.
Wow. You got to download.
You're like,
Teach me every language.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I got nothing.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I think this is the birth of the Borg.
Oh.
Ooh, I like it.
Resistance is futile.
Exactly.
Yeah, and technically, is it still? No. 87, 88, 89. No, it's technically the 90s when the... No. Yeah, when they
Yeah,
were...
Yeah,
the
it was
start
next
it was-
generation.
it was
Yeah, it was next
1990.
generation.
It was almost still the 80s, you know.
Yes,
But,
I'm a Trekkie.
yeah,
And a Star Wars junkie.
yeah, same. Okay. So the entrance is clear. Obviously, there's a path right in. As you look into the shop, into the store, because you can see in there, there's still that purple glow coming from the back of the store, we'll say. Other
Always
than
have the cool
that,
stuff in back.
everything looks like it kind of looks like you were here yesterday. And the only thing is, though, there are a few more cars there than there were the day before. And they are parked in like employee spots. So looks like maybe some of the staff are probably in the building.
What? They didn't close the shop?
Why did they show up for work? What the hell?
I don't know. Wow.
What, it was
Benefits
possible here?
bad here.
Must be stopped.
Benefits must be amazing.
Well, I mean, it's the Weeby Toys. Of course the benefits are amazing. Come on.
I heard they were sellouts.
They totally are. They sell shit for a living. That's what they do. I mean,
No. I mean, like I heard that like they don't pay their workers hardly anything, and it's just like these big wigs up top that take all the money. And there was even like this thing where they like shut them down for a little while, and so everybody lost them, and then they like reopened. Like, no, we're back. Yeah, it's messed up.
Loudtooth just turns to you and goes, "The man."
Exactly. They're always against you.
I could dig it.
Let's destroy them.
So yeah,
Cool blue glow.
that is the question. What are you guys gonna do?
Go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna go right in. Awesome.
I will be looking for any signs of corruption or things like that to forewarn and hopefully keep us from having too much idiocy transpire.
Idiocy transpire. There's no way
Keep
of
in mind
stopping
that, like,
that.
that's a good thing.
You know,
Yeah.
That's a good thing, but you know.
I'm gonna try and take a look at the doors as we're going in to see if there's like any sort of like trap or anything on it. It's because he said that they turned into toys before.
Okay, so the doors to the store were busted off.
Yeah.
And the wall, because when you go to one of those toy stores, you walk in. And then there's like you turn to the right. And they put some shopping carts there, and then you enter over there. Well, the doors were busted off, and then the rack was blown through, and then there was a big hole in the wall, basically the size of sabotage, maybe. Just
I am really good at opening doors and
See
walls.
that?
or making doors.
Yeah.
It's a gift, right?
The
So-
duality of man.
Um, so there's definitely there's no door to really check.
Okay. He's looking at the opening. He just kind of like rotates his head around. You see, woo, and he looks. He goes, "Did you do that?"
Security cameras will have to do it. I mean, we have an insurance, right?
There is insurance. I mean, obviously, Boss Man is covered for these things.
Okay.
You guys are only partially covered, so
Yeah, I did that.
But you lost half your team. I think you guys are okay for now. And of course they wouldn't, transfer those debts to the new team. That would be irresponsible.
So, do we start moving in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As we
Awesome.
start moving in, he hits a button on like a little tape recorder, and you hear, "Test your might." Mortal Kombat starts like, "Bum, bum, 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 bum."
Yeah. I like it. So as you step through the door, where the door was at least, and the opening into the store, yeah, it happened again. Yeah, you walk in and the place looks normal at first, and then in an instant, I mean, it's not like you guys like shrank down all tiny. Slowly, like it was like, bam, everything looks huge.
Very
And-
important. Does my skateboard shrink with me?
And the
It-
motorbike.
It does. They do, because this is the Retroverse.
Mhm.
Right?
No,
Dun, dun.
I am a born in amp, bitches.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's God's border, baby.
Now, so as you enter the store, you're gonna see the very large racks. I think we said that the scale was about. I think we'll go roughly a tenth. Yeah, a tenth is good. I'm trying to think. Is that right?
Not quite Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but almost.
Maybe. I'm going to say you guys are about the size of a G.I. Joe from the 80s, not the 70s. That's not, no. The 80s, the 3.5. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So that's more like maybe 20th. I don't know. You know,
Hey,
math,
I
who
get
cares?
Scarlet, okay? He's not.
So you're small. You're very small. But you're in a place full of toys, so you probably will find things to use or, I don't know, play with. I don't know. You're going to see the big racks in front, and of course, they're huge. You're going to have pathways on either side. Because when you go into a Toys R Us, there was no walking straight in. You got to go around the sides. Got to go down that lane that has all the bikes, or the other lane that has all the board games. And so you choose bikes or board games.
I mean, I think I know which one the motorcyclist is going to choose.
Nice, man.
Okay, so you're going to go down the bike aisle. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So as you turn down that aisle, you see a lot of big ass bikes because you're tiny. And they've got all the brands like Duffy and Ponpoose. And
Look at the rims on that one.
Ruby back. I don't know. I'm not great with names. Yeah, well. Oh, Schwing. I like that.
Yes.
That's canon. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
And of course, you've always got a beach cruiser because those are fun and they have the big seat, so your butt doesn't hurt.
Okay. Absolute. On the way to the bike section, can we please have to go through the Barbie aisle?
Oh, the Barbie aisle is in the shop proper. You have to go through the bike aisle to get to that point. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Because when you do turn the corner, and there is that aisle that goes all the way down, and you've got the aisles that go left and right. You've got the one side that's got all the pink aisles. You've got the other side that's got all the, action figure aisles. And Legos. Because Legos are awesome. And on the side where the action figure aisles are, that's where the purple glow is coming from. The back of the shop. And there is no burning smell like there was the day before. Apparently, Barbie was finished cooking and, the Easy Bake Oven was turned off by somebody. I don't know who.
We don't see any employees, right?
You don't. And you do turn down this aisle and you don't see the He-Man. Who was futzing with the sword that, comes apart in two pieces and you're supposed to put it together, and he was having trouble with that. And that's why he got distracted, and that's why you guys threw stuff at his junk. Swear to God. This shit actually happened, folks. I mean, I love it.
Okay, so, and I'm not sensing any kind of actual corruption going on as we get closer to that.
What's the
Because-
check for that?
Well, with Defragger, part of my halt degradation, as a free action, if I'm within 60 feet of a creature, I can sense their corruption if it's 3 layers or higher.
Okay.
So, and since we're 6th level, I can go within 60 feet. I can stop corruption for 2 layers.
Oh, that's good. So you can like stop the corruption of your friends?
Well, up to 2 layers of corruption for them.
Oh,
Okay.
So like say that it's like a 5 effect, then I would block 2, then 3 would go through.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Because I don't read everything, folks. I really don't.
Right.
Yeah. So
Just well, keep in mind, I've been playing a while. This is my baby. I love it.
I
I'm as
know,
much as
and this is one of the
I'm
reasons
finally
why
playing.
I was so happy that you wanted to join this game, because I know you guys do this like on a weekly basis, and it's fantastic, and I love you.
It's so fun.
So, we're gonna say no. There is no corruption that you sense out 60 feet. But I'm gonna have everybody roll perception checks.
Okay. Oh no! It rolled off the table. Let's try the other D20.
13.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
I got distracted by the dials on my motorbike, so I didn't see anything. That was a
Okay.
one.
Low is pretty. 7.
That is awesome.
Sorry.
I don't have eyes, so no.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Technically.
do you really need eyes? I don't know. You know,
Good question. It's a good question.
a little overrated. So we're gonna say, great. No, nobody passed
Is that coming?
Well,
There's nothing happening.
We're good. Stroll.
Good
Awesome.
total of 80s lost soul. The world is nothing, man.
so
Eyes are like my soul gone. You know.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys to tell me. So obviously you walked in the shop, you went down the bike aisle and turned the corner. As you see the other aisles ahead. What was your marching order of sorts?
Why would you need to know that? That's
I don't know. You know.
I would see me fluidly moving through them because since I've got a skateboard, I would have like faster movement. So I'm like spinning in place on my back wheels and then scooting around behind them and spinning there, but kind of staying towards the back and middle of the group, not leading the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the time biking, so I guess I'll go first.
Okay. That's fair.
I could be behind or with Luis. So
Okay.
on the bike.
Of course.
Ready for action. Ooh. Pretty.
I've got the rear.
I'll take the middle.
David, I knew you would. Good. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need David, Sean, and Reen. Go ahead and roll dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
Oh,
Ah, fuck.
Oh yeah.
why do I roll a nat 20 now? Damn it. Okay.
2 at disadvantage.
4. Thank you, Matty 4.
So on my sweet rollerblades, that's a 26.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. So, Sean, like right before it hits, I don't know if it's like you feel some kind of air passing and it just kind of, you spin a little bit out of the way as you spin around your rollerblades and shit.
I'm like the cleaning guy with the headphones in that's just like dancing to the music, and all of a sudden something goes by him and he's just like, whoa.
Yeah, but unfortunately, while Reen is like zigging and zagging, she's not really paying attention, and David's just kind of got distracted by something.
Not gonna lie, my foot totally slipped on that ollie, but I think I hit it.
Yeah, you guys get knocked down by a, oh gosh, how big would this be? Yeah. To you, scale wise, looks like a 6 foot tall, maybe 12 foot wide, football. But it's orange and made of sponge-ish stuff. We'll call it a Narf.
Narf.
Point.
Yeah, point, Narf.
I totally heard that in like this Thundercat. Snarf, snarf.
Snarf.
Oh, right. Because it's, damn it.
Words.
Oh, okay. So you'll both take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're knocked prone.
Super.
Yeah. So, Sean, you spin out of the way and dodge this kerfuffle. And Luis and Ultan, as you hear your companions, you hear a bonk and and rain crashing into an aisle and stuff. And you see this.
Didn't knock over the end cap, man.
And you see this giant Narf ball. But you don't know, from what direction it came or where it came from.
Can we try to see where it comes from?
Yes. All right, let's roll investigation.
Oh, intelligence stats. That's my strength. 14.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. I'm a bonehead.
Okay. So it is literally, you determine the direction, and it's not coming from the aisle that the Narf balls usually are in. It is coming from the aisle, one of the pink aisles. And as you look down, catch the right angle. There are these weird, colorful looking things. We'll call them people, sure. They're probably about twice as tall as you all are. And stuffed, obviously. But they are alive. One has got all the colors of the rainbow. And her friends are each colored a different color. There's the red guy and the blue girl and the yellow person, the green, the blue. Or I said blue. Yeah, I said blue. Oh, there was indigo. That's right.
Right, you do.
Yeah. There's 8 of these things. And their eyes, those are the one thing that are all the same color. They're all glowing purple. And it's time to roll initiative.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What good?
7.
I think this is what they meant when they said the power of the rainbow.
At least it wasn't Care Bears.
Glare.
I know, right?
Oh, no, these aren't. Oh, did I?
No,
No,
these aren't Care Bears.
these are rainbow sprites.
Yeah, he said at least it's not Care Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That comes later.
Oh, crap.
Oh, joy!
No, yeah, these are Rainbow Bright Dolls. Except here in the Retroverse, we'll call them Rainbow
Sprite?
Sprite, yeah.
That's too.
Rainbow not right.
It's too. Rainbow not right. I love it. That's what I was looking for. The weird, okay? Because I mean, Rainbow Sprite sounds like something cool. I would buy that.
It sounds like the Sprite when you drop your Jolly Ranchers in it and flavors it. It's
Like whenever Sprite Remix first came out, what we thought it was going to look like.
right?
That sounds delicious. And these things are not even close to delicious. No.
It even says "do not eat" on the packaging.
But I mean, does everybody read that stuff? No.
Not really, no.
So, 20 and above. No.
22.
Okay. We'll say 19 to 15.
15.
16.
Okay. Okay, and okay, and then we'll do that. And Ultan, what'd you get?
8.
8, and Luis.
7.
7. Okay. All right.
And we're up front. Yay!
Hey, it's going great already.
Here to bump you up.
Okay, so Sean, you're up first, and luckily you're still on your feet. What's your course of action here?
All right. Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to make sure to give somebody some awesome vibes. I'm going to look over at our fearless leader. I'm going to start bobbing my head and hit my bones. Boom, 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 boom. Just get it going. And then I'm going to kind of move toward the front.
Okay.
And I want to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. Which of them are you targeting?
So let's see. As many as I can hit with that cone. Is it a cone? It's a cone, isn't it?
Ray of Frost, isn't that?
Or is it just one?
Isn't
One
that
shot,
just
yeah.
a cantrip? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it just fires at one person. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to hit the red one.
Okay.
Or
Yeah. That dude. Ugh. The only guy in the group, and he's such a tool. I don't know. I just didn't care for the guy. His name was Red Butler.
Trigger.
Oh, God.
I heard that he's really bad, but his cousin Red Herring is even worse.
Yeah.
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 That's going to be an 18 to hit as he shoots this kind of blue light from his eyes. Actually, he has like these like neon blue eyes, and he just pew, shoots it across at him.
Okay.
Laser scope.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll for damage.
All right. 12 cold damage.
Okay. And there we go.
Stay frosty.
And then that bitch. And awesome. Okay, and so that was your bonus action and your action, and you moved, right? Okay.
Well done.
Reen,
Yes.
you're on the floor, and your skateboard is 30 feet away from you.
But why?
You know,
Okay.
you crashed in the thing, and the skateboard went the other direction. It was...
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. And now I feel bad that I didn't put like one of those surfboard tethers attached to my board. No. Okay, so I would absolutely, above all else, retrieve my board. That
Okay.
would be my first thing, is to get my board, because that's part of my combat skills and I need it.
Okay. So you're going to do your movement first.
Yes, absolutely gonna go hop on my board,
Okay.
and both of them are there, and I'm not sensing corruption from either of these things.
No,
Or
you're
this
not...
is just something that happens instantaneous. I just know.
Yeah, no, there is no corruption coming off of these 8 weird-looking dolls. No.
Okay. This is some crazy stuff. It's always so wild. And yeah. I'm going to do that. I am going to do power up, and basically it's a spell that I'm now kind of armored, and it helps. I'm incorruptible,
Okay.
so they can't jack with me. It's just, and I'm wheeling and dealing, ready to roll. That's about it that I can do for this go.
Okay, so you're buffing up.
Yeah, it's all gonna be buff up.
Okay. Then that's David.
So I will pinpoint the one that looks the angriest.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the blonde one that has the multicolors. She looks like the boss, and but not like in a good way, you know, like she's definitely the boss bitch, you know.
All right, 21 to hit with a blaster rifle shot.
Okay, yeah, roll for damage.
Six damage,
Okay.
and then I get a second shot.
Yes, you do.
Probably won't hit. That's 9.
No, that does not hit. It barely grazes her left pigtail, though. You know, but that's it. You know. Yeah.
I imagine it screaming at him, "Don't pull my pigtails!"
You know, she hasn't screamed yet. But it is their turn now. So, I'm sorry. Unless David wants to. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I don't think he does.
David dipped. He's
Totally
like,
fair.
"Deuces."
David, no.
All right. So, until, that returns. Well, it's their turn now. So, they're going to start charging forward.
Okay.
We'll say the one end of the rainbow, you've got your violet, indigo, blue, and green. They're charging forward. And they are carrying with them, we'll say, what was big back then? I don't know. Damn it. I had something in. Oh, I know what they've got. No, that's the other. Okay. We're just gonna say they've got, like, I don't know, little toy bats, but the small ones, you know. The ones that are still on the back, the other colors, the red, the orange, the yellow, and of course Boss Bitch, they've got lawn darts, and they're gonna toss those out because those are fun.
Those are freaking deadly.
Especially when you
Super
guys
fun.
are so small. They're larger than you are.
It's amazing.
I love
It's
it.
like throwing giant artillery at us.
You're getting shish kebabbed.
So we'll just to be fair to David because he's not here. We'll have one target each of you because that's
That works.
Okay. So Sean, 14.
Versus AC?
Yep.
Miss.
Okay. Oh my God, Luis, that's a natural 20. Okay, that definitely missed. Ultan and Reen. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
I'm double checking what it gives me for this. Yeah, it doesn't boost my natural armor, so yeah, it hits.
Okay. Awesome. Luis, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw, just to see how much this affects.
Natural one.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh.
I would say you have a hype die, but no, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no.
Wow, yeah, and there've been no donations, so there's no help.
Help us, please!
We'll I don't know. We'll give the folks in chat a few seconds. We'll roll Reen's damage first.
Save me, Seymour!
Okay, so that's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage. And you're knocked prone again.
I
Because
never have this kind of trouble at the park.
you're so small. It's so big. Yeah. And
Who'd have thought you could get derailed by a speck of dirt on the ground? God, it's like boulders now.
okay. Well, we can always retcon. So let's see what happens to Luis. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Luis, you're gonna take 19 points of piercing damage. You are knocked prone, and no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, because I'm not that guy. I'm not here to like be all
You
rulesy
big
and
softy, you.
evil and shit.
Oh, it's so.
We're here to have
They could
fun.
always donate to affect it, and then Matty wouldn't get to make that call. They could say, do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Destroy them.
That's true.
Or you could be our heroes.
Nobody wants to be the heroes. Come on.
Because we don't need another hero.
That's
And
fun.
yeah, I'm totally off key there, but don't judge. You know,
Oh,
not my key. You
I really am. I really am not a TPK guy. I'm just not.
I get it.
I don't like it.
I'm not either.
I've killed one player in my entire life. All right, and that was literally like the last vampire game I played. I ran, and it was Death by Mage. That was fun.
Bless you.
That was karma.
Yeah.
So, okay. So the they fire their lawn darts. We've got the charging group, and we're gonna say because they're twice your size, they can reach you.
Oh no.
Joy.
So we'll do, I don't know, maybe some. Oh, okay. I don't know. And
Something.
okay. Yep. Ultan, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What? That's another natural one. So grand total of 6, I think. 7.
Dice jail.
7 dead. That's the third time that's rolled a natural one since the start, so I'm not using it anymore.
Cage it.
There's this thing called fire that you should probably just drop that die into. It needs to be eradicated or something.
But you sent it to me. I can't dump it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He
That's
knew what was
weird.
coming.
Usually when I send people dice, they're usually pretty lucky. And
Hmm.
oh, that's right. I'm the DM, so
Aha.
Yeah.
They're loyal to you.
I know they are. They still love me.
I have to defeat you in face-to-face combat in order to take control.
Oh boy, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. You know.
So I have to seduce you?
Oh, that's hilarious, and I love how Rain and David have switched places. That's fantastic.
Hey, Sue.
Yeah, it looks
My
good.
name's Sue.
David, you're in my spot.
Fuzzy cuffs. I like it. Okay. So, with your one, yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You are going to be knocked off your bike. You're
What?
going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are going to be laid out on the floor. It's kind of gross. Because, you know, kids shop in here and stuff. And, you know, they don't, like, mop the floors every day. So, you know, it's not a great place to be laying down.
It's the waterbed all over again.
It is. Just different stuff.
Come play with Matty and explore all the icky places.
The icky place.
Right. But the we're gonna say the red one. When he went to charge at Sean, he biffed it. I mean, he biffed it hard. He biffed it so hard.
How hard was it?
Like literal stuffing came out of his head. Yeah. Oh. Well, looks like one of them are taken care of. That's good, right? Yeah. All right, Ultan, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Thankfully, I have a lot of movement, so I'm going to get up. Which one's nearest to me?
We're gonna say. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the red one. They stayed back. It was that indigo chick. You know, like yeah.
Okay.
She's dead. So it'd be Violet. Yeah, Violet.
Okay. So summoning my ancestral weapon
Okay.
from that racial feature, which is going to be monk. It's the 80s. It has to be nunchaka. So summoning those and
I like it.
hit and hit. So 22 and 16.
Okay, those for Violet. Yeah, those will both hit.
Those will both hit. Okay. And
Hey, Ultan,
yeah.
roll a d6.
An extra D6?
I'm gonna drop the base and see if we can.
Boom.
Oh yeah, you guys roll and see if you match, and if you match,
Yep.
something nice happens.
Okay. I rolled a
What
5.
die did we roll to match?
I rolled a
Oh,
5. Yes.
The D6.
One of those is a crit.
Well, oh, sweet. Okay, well, first one is then going to be a crit. Nice. 6 and 5 is 11 plus 3 is 14 damage for the first one. And then... and 9 damage for the second one.
Well. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I am going to use my bonus action and spend a key point to laser kick Rainbow Face from where I'm standing. So that is 20, dirty 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that is 8 fire damage.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. She lost her left pigtail. Oh.
Mwahaha.
Oh.
Not the left pigtail.
The left one was the lucky one.
Yeah. Clearly not.
Yeah.
And I'm coming for the other one.
There you go. That was very 80s. I love it.
That was.
All right. So you did your bonus. Okay. Luis.
So I will stand up.
Mhm.
I will start to rave as I play my guitar.
Okay.
And so I cannot reach any doll right now, right?
No, there was a doll that attempted to run over you, but did not. And it's the green one. Yeah, the green one. Yeah. So, yes, you can reach the green one.
Okay. And the ones that are at range that are throwing stuff at us are all still alive?
They are, yes.
Okay, and the nerf projectile they throw at us, it's near me.
It is.
I will grab it and throw it back at them.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking
Nice.
about. Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 and add. You know what? I think a Techno Viking should have proficiency in a giant narf, right? I like it. Yeah, so go ahead and roll, add your dex and your proficiency and whatever else you get, because I think it's fun.
17.
17. Okay. The narf ball. Yep. I'm going to have you go ahead and roll a d4. Okay, just to start.
Is the damage?
No. Just roll a d4.
4.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll we'll say 2d6.
Okay.
You catch like a perfect spiral on it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
13. I mean, if it's the damage, I will add my raving.
Yes, definitely. So 13 and wow. Okay. So all 4 of them take 13 points of damage, and 3 of them are knocked over. The only one you didn't hit was the red dude. Come on, man. Somebody kick that guy. Hey. But he still took 13 damage, and he's looking pretty bad. He's been kicked a couple times, so that's good. Do you have any other actions or anything else?
Oh, I did my bonus and my actions. So.
Okay. Awesome. So we are back to Sean. But before we continue, we are really at the halfway point. And
Already?
I know, right? So we are going to take our break here. And folks, for you at home that are hanging out watching, don't worry. I have set up something for you to watch while we're on break. Of course, we're here to raise money for our friend Alex, aka Stinkrat Streams. For Extra Life, a group of us filmed a Chubby Bunny contest. And one of those participants was Alex, and she did very well. But of course, she couldn't outmatch CA because...
Nobody can.
No. But that was like a half-hour thing. But I did create a clip show of the contest, and that'll run for our break. And then after that, there'll be I think there's a synthwave song or something like that. So I'll let that play while we're on our break. We'll be about 15 minutes. So hang out. We'll be right back. And thank you all for hanging out with us. You are fantastic. And yeah, I love you. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just so wonderful. So,
Are we totally righteous or
hey folks, thank you for joining us here on the Threadwares Twitch channel for Extra Life. And we're here with the Thread Raiders Chubby Bunny Contest
Chubby Bunny! Woo!
2018.
And in the back of my head, I'm just going, this is for kids. This is for kids, TK.
And this is for kids. Much like Tricks. Tricks are for kids, so are Thread Raiders.
I like that.
Only this 48 hours, folks.
Only.
You know,
yeah.
we can only tamp down the adultness for so long.
I'm actually glad there was just a reminder because I had already forgotten.
Yeah. Now, we are doing this stream for children, so we like to keep this PG if we could, please. All right, Stinky, you're up.
Okay. All right, Marshmallow. Be my friend here. Be my friend.
You got this, Stinky.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, we're starting off good.
All right, here we go. Which side do I want to go on? Oh, this is
Just fill
hard.
up one side first.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, Stinky.
Oh man, oh man. Oh, I'm so scared. All right, little Marshmallow, listen here. You need to get tiny thoughts. Think tiny thoughts.
Num, num, num.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Drool.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
I would just like to say, since I can still talk, I'm so proud of everyone
I am too.
for your mouth abilities.
Okay. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Still good.
Friends that rule together, stay together.
Mm-hmm.
You need that on a shirt.
It's gonna say it on the giveaway shirt with my face on it.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow. Very
Oh
good.
my god, that was impressive.
That was very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
You did it!
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Pretty good.
Woo!
Wow. Those are big marshmallows too.
I know.
Wow. I mean, look at your faces. Oh. Oh, and you guys can't see this. Folks, that we're recording this, they can't see this at home, but they're in little bunny frames. You know, they can't see them. Yeah, oh, they're adorable. All right, that's number 8.
Breathe. You can breathe through that. You can breathe through that. There was no idea.
What?
No. Wait, try again. Oh, did you? Are you flubbernuttering?
That did not happen.
Oh. Oh. And we have our first out. Alex, are you going to be a fluffernator?
You can do it better than me.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey! All right, she's got 8.
It was a good one.
8 is great. All right, CA. Can you take 8?
Well then.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Oh.
I believe. If you win, you're called the Fluffer Nutter.
Oh. Okay.
I'm
As-
very excited.
Hey, what about Fluff? No, never mind. Wow, Matt.
For the kids. It's for the kids.
I know. It's
I think it's
because
Alex's turn.
when I get around CA, I get just dirty. Alrighty.
Filter.
Alright, Stinky, you're up.
Okay.
9.
Good, Stinky. Oh yeah. Look at the marshmallow.
Go, Stinky, go. Go, Stinky, go.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
That's amazing. Good job.
This is not gonna be pretty.
Okay.
There's a strategy here.
I failed my strategy. Uh-oh, TK just lost.
Hi.
There's a strategy here. My brain went right to the gutter, and
I'm trying
Oh,
to here.
man down. All right, it is time for 11. Oh, we're almost at a dozen. Oh my goodness.
Born for this event.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
She makes it seem so easy. How's this happening? Damn it.
I don't know. She's magic.
Right? You're fucking natural. It's amazing.
You've never played this before? You clearly have.
I'm just good at putting things in my mouth.
Yep. No.
All right, it is time for 12. We'll call this the Dirty Dozen.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
that is amazing.
Wow.
Alex.
I'm gonna start deep throating his muscles.
That very thought is why I could not keep myself from laughing with marshmallows.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, folks, we are now at 13. Okay. Let's go.
Wow.
It's exhausting.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that was no.
Sorry.
That was so not clear.
Not even close. Not even close.
Kit, if you can fit a 13th marshmallow in and say the phrase that pays, you are the sole winner. Or you can spit it out and share the prize with your friend Stinkrat.
I don't spit.
Oh, goodness.
We're gonna go for 13.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
Winner!